In this topic, we discuss knowledge-based agents in artificial intelligence. Right. Now, we have discussed the basic concepts of agents, which are trying to emulate, mimic the behavior of, in general, human agents. Okay. They are externally connected through their inputs. They have an internal mechanism. Okay. And then they have interaction outside world taking, whatever action that they perform. So, a typical AI based or knowledge based agent, uh, it has to maintain an internal state of the knowledge, reason over that knowledge, and then also be able to update their knowledge. Okay, after observations and taking actions. Now, these agents can represent the world with some formal representation and act intelligently. So, knowledge based agents are essentially composed of two main parts: a knowledge base and an inference system or inference mechanism. Inference is to infer, deduct new information. Knowledge base I've discussed. It's a representation of the knowledge that we have built, within the agent. So, knowledge-based agent must be able to perform the following. It should be able to represent the states, okay, it's internal states and actions, okay, maybe decision making as well. That's what it needs to do. So, an agent should be able to incorporate new concepts. An agent can update the internal representation of the world as well. It can deduce the internal representation of the world. It can deduce appropriate actions that need to be taken. So, if you look at the diagram given here, the architecture of a knowledge-based agent. So, as you can see, you have an inference engine within the knowledge-based agent. You have a knowledge base, they interact. And as you can see on the left is your environment, to which this knowledge-based agent is always interacting with, and you receive input from the environment. You process that information based on the knowledge base that the agent has, and then produces an output. And then notice that we have also added, there's a learning component as well, which updates the knowledge base. So, this I would say is one of the most important aspects of the agents. Okay, they're not static, they are not dependent on anybody to actually update their knowledge, and that can only happen if they have a knowledge component with them, or the learning component with them. So, the operations performed are three basic operations performed by the knowledge based agent in order to show intelligent or demonstrate intelligent behavior. The first one is tell. This operation tells the knowledge base what it perceives from the environment. Okay, it informs the knowledge base what is the perception about the environment. Then ask, the next one. This operation asks the knowledge base what action needs to be taken. Very interesting, an input coming in. Okay, like it's too hot, so the sensor tells the agent it's very hot. This information is passed on to the knowledge base, and then ask, well, what should I do? Okay, and the knowledge base will ask it to perform a certain action based on that input. Maybe switch on the heater if too warm, air conditioner if too hot. Too hot, it's the air conditioner. It's too cold, switch on the heater. So that action, you ask the question and then the answer comes out and you perform that action. That's the third part. Okay. Various levels of knowledge-based agents, knowledge level. A taxi agent, it wants to do something, it carries out, asks the question, go to the knowledge base, and perform the action that's required. Okay, so you take the input, ask the question, perform the action. So I guess this is just about the the thing I want to mention about knowledge-based agent so that you understand where we're trying to go. Now, there are approaches to designing knowledge-based agent. Once again, the same thing, declarative approach, declare some facts, procedural knowledge, how to do things, recipes, algorithms, and so forth. So ultimately, and you will keep hearing this word in artificial intelligence, the word heuristics, knowledge, knowledge base, declarative approach, procedural approach, and so forth. And agents, I tell you, are one of the most popular and very quickly advancing field of, some people call them, bots as well. Okay, so bots are short form for robots. And if an agent is independent, completely independent, conceptually, then it can do things on its own. And the way, for instance, Google updates its knowledge every time, every day. It's just doing it. How is it happening? It has sent out certain agents around all the website in the world that it has access to, and extracts information, update its knowledge in the knowledge base of the uh, search engine, right? Thanks to things like things like softwares that behave like agents, robots or bots or intelligent agents. So I hope this was interesting, and will keep alive your interest in AI in general and intelligent agents in particular. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time.